Our next inductee into the MIAA Hall of Fame is Vernon Kennedy from the University of Central Missouri. At this time, I'll ask his daughter Carol to please come forward to accept the honor. Kennedy was a football and track standout from 1926 to 1929 for the Mules. He was a three-time All-MIAA selection in football and helped the Mules to 4 straight MIAA track and field championships. He set school records in the javelin, shot put, and discus. In 1927, he won the decathlon at the prestigious Penn Relays. Following his Central Missouri athletic career, Kennedy played professional baseball for over 20 years, including 12 seasons playing Major League Baseball. He won 21 games for the White Sox in 1936, pitched the first ever no-hitter at Comiskey Park in 1935, and made the American League All-Star team in 1936 and 1938. After leaving organized baseball, he spent a number of years scouting and teaching at baseball camps. He then used his teaching degree for 12 years at Brookfield High School in North Missouri before retiring in 1972. Also a member of the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, he competed in the Senior Olympics and the Missouri Show Me State Games each summer into his mid-80s before his death in 1993. He was the oldest participant in the Show Me Games at the time. He borrowed a discus, a shot put, and a javelin from his alma mater for practice and for use during the games. The University of Central Missouri football field bears his name, and the award for the most outstanding male athlete of the year at UCM is in his honor. He was honored as a UCM Distinguished Alumnus in 1983 and was inducted into the inaugural class of the University of Central Missouri Athletic Hall of Fame in 1992. Also in 1992, Kennedy received the American Legion Department of Missouri Distinguished Service Award. Kennedy passed away in 1993 at the age of 85. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the MIAA Hall of Fame from Central Missouri, Vernon Kennedy. Our next inductee into the MIAA Hall of Fame is Dr. Earl Kett from the University of Central Missouri. At this time, I'll ask his son Kirby and daughter Kathy to please come forward to accept the honor. Kett led the Mules basketball team to national prominence in the late 1930s. He was the star of the 1937 and 38 teams that won the first 2 National Association of Intercollegiate Basketball National Championship. Those 2 teams were enshrined into the MIAA Hall of Fame earlier this evening. He was chosen to the Chuck Taylor All-America team for the 1937-38 season, becoming the Mules' first All-American in basketball. In 1972, Kett was selected as one of 10 players for the all-time NAIB All-Tournament team and was inducted into the NAIA Hall of Fame. Following his playing career, he returned to UCM to serve as the Mules basketball coach from 1946 to 1961. He ranks 3rd all-time in wins for the Mules basketball program. He also served as the Mules golf coach from 1961 until the time of his death in 1972, and served on the football and tennis coaching staffs as well. He was the original architect of the university's golf course at Pearl Springs, which is named in his honor. Kett Memorial Golf Course is a full-service, 18-hole public golf course located about 1 hour from downtown Kansas City in Warrensburg. The facility is owned and operated by UCM and is the home of the Mules golf team. On June 30th, 1990, Dr. Kett was inducted into the Missouri Basketball Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the MIAA Hall of Fame from Central Missouri, Dr. Earl Kett. And it's certainly appropriate who our next inductee into the Hall of Fame is, because he played for Coach Earl Kett at the University of Central Missouri. But our next inductee into the MIAA Hall of Fame tonight is here for his great efforts at Missouri-Rolla, now Missouri S&T. So at this time, I would like to ask Coach Billy Key from Missouri S&T to please come forward for his enshrinement. Not to say that Coach Key wasn't a fine basketball player in his own right, but what he did at Missouri S&T is certainly the reason for his enshrinement this evening. He served as the head coach of men's basketball at Missouri-Rolla, now Missouri S&T, from 1964 to 1987. He finished his coaching career at Missouri S&T with a record of 279 and 278. The 279 wins are the most coaching wins in school history. He won a total of 542 games as a basketball coach in both the high school and collegiate ranks at 2 Missouri high schools, Harris Teachers College, Nichols State University, and Missouri S&T. He led Missouri S&T to the 1975-76 MIAA Championship, the first conference title in the history of the men's basketball program. He also led the Miners to berths in 2 NCAA Division II tournaments and coached 2 All-America players on the court in Curtis Gibson and Dwayne Huddleston, 3 academic All-America performances, and 1 player selected in the National Basketball Association draft in Ken Stalling. He served as the president of the National Basketball Coaches Association during the 1985-86 season and also served on the organization's board of directors and All-America Committee. As the director of athletics at Missouri S&T from 1968 until his retirement from the university at the end of the 1990 calendar year, he led the university's athletics programs in a period of its greatest growth, including the addition of several new teams and facilities. He did return to coaching as a men's basketball assistant at the University of Central Missouri, his alma mater, for the 1991-1992 season. He has also been previously inducted into 3 Halls of Fame, including the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, Missouri S&T Athletics Hall of Fame, and University of Central Missouri Hall of Fame. He also coached a team of the National Sports Festival Games and conducted clinics in Brazil through the Partners of the Americas program. The basketball court at the Bullman Multipurpose Building in Missouri S&T was named for him prior to the start of the 2008-2009 season. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the MIAA Hall of Fame from Missouri S&T, Billy Key. I was teasing Coach Key before the event. He came back and served as an assistant under our AD at Central Missouri, Jerry Hughes, for 1 year, and they played a game in Hawaii, and they won the ball game 158-155. So it's pretty clear that Coach Key was the offensive coordinator for that Mules basketball team, and you know who might have been the defensive coordinator for that basketball team. That might get you in trouble. Our next inductee into the MIAA Hall of Fame is Jumpin' Jack McCracken from Northwest Missouri State. At this time, I'll ask Northwest Missouri State President Dr. John Jasinski to please come forward to accept the honor. One of Henry Iva's brightest stars on the hardwood was Jumpin' Jack McCracken, who was named the AAU's all-time greatest player in 1939. McCracken led his team to 43 consecutive wins, including a perfect 31-0 record in 1929-30. McCracken was a 2-time All-American at Northwest, earning the honor in 1930 and 1931. He was an 8-time AAU All-American. He won AAU national titles in 1937, 1939, and 1942. He was a 3-time All-MIAA selection in 1930, 1931, and 1932. McCracken was the first athlete to be inducted into Northwest M Club Hall of Fame, which came in 1980. He was enshrined into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in the inaugural class of 1962, was inducted into the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame in 1968, and was inducted into the Helms Hall of Fame in 1957. There is a dormitory on the Northwest campus named in his honor, McCracken Hall. He earned his nickname, Jumpin' Jack, with his stunning leaping ability. He was one of the first players to effectively use the jump shot. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the MIAA Hall of Fame from Northwest Missouri, Jack McCracken.